Hey teachers, it's Mrs. Leonardo here. Have I got an amazing site for you? You're browsing YouTube, you found a video you want. However, as you're watching the video, you realize there's just some things that aren't appropriate for your class, or you haven't taught yet, or you just want a small chunk of the video. Maybe you have your own video recorded and you'd like to add some other voiceovers or information. Maybe you've been assigning videos to your students and now you just want to track them. You want to make sure that they're not clicking over to other tabs, and you want to see if they really understand the video. Well, guess what? EdPuzzle has you covered. It's amazing. I've been using EdPuzzle in my own classroom for over 2.5 years, and I'm excited to show you the most awesome tool that you can use. After you've created your account, you're going to click Login. I'm going to log in since I already have an account, and I'm going to show you the teacher dashboard. So once I'm logged in, you can see my classes. I've got 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th period. You can also import your classes from Google Classroom. So if you're already using Google Classroom, this is a great and nifty way to easily pull in your students from your other classes. So this school year, I've assigned a copy of Steve Jobs' commencement speech, a copy of President Obama's speech, and a few other things. With EdPuzzle, you can search EdPuzzle's content. On the left-hand side, you can see all of the websites where EdPuzzle pulls in videos. Khan Academy, Learn Zillion, Vimeo, Crash Course. There's so many. So let's take an example. Let's see, we've got this video here, Michael Jordan. I hover over the video I want to use and I get two options. I can copy the video or I can use it. If I copy the video, it saves it to my content. Or if I click use it, I automatically start reusing that video and making it my own. So I'm going to take this video. So here's what I get. Now, I have the option to crop the video. Maybe I do not want my students to watch a certain section. I have the ability to add an audio track. Maybe you want students to focus on something and you want to give them directions. I do this a lot when there's certain aspects that I want my students to watch. So when I'm trying to teach them a certain skill, maybe to pause or replay, I add my own voiceover over the video. You can also add audio notes and you can also add quizzes. I love the quizzes feature because this lets me make sure that my students are on track, focused, and basically paying attention to what I've assigned to them. So this formative assessment, the quizzes, are perfect and a great way to check your students' understanding. I really won't get into all the details about how to crop, how to add things. You can actually go on EdPuzzle and you can find all these nifty things, but I just wanted to make a quick video for you to show you all the ways that you can use EdPuzzle. I just wanted to show you the teacher dashboard so you can get an idea of what you can see behind the scenes. EdPuzzle has amazing tutorials that you can use, and honestly, the user interface is amazing. You will definitely be able to pick it up. It's very, very user-friendly. Now, one thing that I really love about EdPuzzle, you can disable skipping. Kids can't skip ahead. That's great. The other great thing about assigning videos through EdPuzzle, I get to see if a student is constantly replaying something. There was at one point where I had multiple students replaying the same part of something, and I realized, okay, my kids weren't getting it. And I realized when I assigned that video, that particular segment that they were trying to listen to, they didn't understand it because there was a certain word. They didn't understand a word that was right where that individual was talking. So I was able to see that and I just went over that with my students. So when I click on a student's progress, I'm able to see their progress bar. I'm able to see the questions that they answered, the number of times the student watched the video. I can see what they answered, their responses, their grade, what time they turned it in, and look how easy it is to go from one student to the next. Here's what I can do. I can also watch the video as a student. So essentially with this particular video, my students read Bud Not Buddy by Christopher Paul Curtis, and they basically compare the life of Bud Not Buddy to that of Steve Jobs. And they tried to find some similarities. And while they actually read and annotated the speech, I popped different questions popped up and asked or reminded them to annotate the text and write the gist and so on. So I'm watching as a student. Watch what happened when I try to skip. I can't. It's locked. So I've got to start watching and I am unable to skip. I really, really enjoy EdPuzzle. I'm trying to think off the top of my head anything else that's really and super important for you. But the key things are you're able to search for content. You can create your own content. You can pull in your own videos, other people's videos. The great thing about this is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If someone else already has a video, build upon it, use it, add to it, make it your own. That's the great thing about EdPuzzle. EdPuzzle understands that teachers' time is precious. They understand that we have to do a lot with a little bit of time. They understand that we have to differentiate our instruction, and they give us the tools that we need in order to deliver content that's engaging and student-friendly. So I'm excited about EdPuzzle. I hope you're excited about EdPuzzle. I encourage you to explore it. I encourage you to upload your own videos. I encourage you to search YouTube and make it your own. Have fun, and I hope you love EdPuzzle as much as I do.